Fellas, we're back. We made it. I'm back on the YouTube. I told you that this would be the last video for a while, and the last 4 months that I've seen you guys, I've been pretty busy, and essentially I've changed my life, guys. I've done a hard factory reset, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about. How to do a hard factory reset. Like, for the longest time, right? I was in a pattern which I couldn't break. My life always looked the same. I'd come to the end of the year. All the things that I wrote down at the start of the year wouldn't have really manifested. Maybe 2 or 3 out of 10 things were hit. And that was kind of how I was operating at, like hitting 30%, you know what I mean? That pissed me off for the longest time. Like, it really, really bugged me. And I always thought to myself, why wasn't my life changing? Like, you know, what is it? You know, like what things do I need to change? And there were a lot of things, to be honest with you. And one of the main things was the way that I viewed the world, right? And like the world around me was a confession of my character. If I thought that everyone was out to get me and that, you know, things were scarce and I couldn't trust anyone, or there wasn't enough of this, guys, there is plenty of everything and some. The world is super abundant and the universe will bend to you. You just have to decide that the world is not, it's not a fucking bad place, guys. It's actually very, very abundant for those people that have a good attitude, have good energy, that, you know, prioritize relationships, that want to better themselves. Things just seem to happen to you. And that's exactly what happened to me. I know it sounds so cliche or whatever, but it is a confession of your character. If you think everything's shit or whatever, or everyone's out to get you, congratulations. You're not going to meet anyone new. You're going to be sticking in your basement, you know what I mean? Or like, you know, whatever you want to do, like whatever that is to you, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe it's going to be staying in that relationship for far too long because you think that you can't find anyone else, or you're not going to make a move to that place, you know, that you know you should be moving. Like, you know, you need to change your environment, but for some reason you're holding yourself back. You think that you can't do it for whatever limiting belief that you have, and I'm here to quash it all, you know? I changed my life multiple times in the last four months. The first part I'm going to say is that I quit construction, right? To go get a dream going for becoming an online coach. And I was building out a course in Bali, right? The course is in the description, guys. And I built that out not only to go and live in Thailand, to start online coaching, guys. And that's the thing. You can book me for one-on-one coaching as well. This is what I did, right? But when I was over there, I actually got pulled back to Australia to work on something big, which, like I said, which I will share with you in the coming months. So that's kind of what's been happening. I changed my life 3 times in the last 4 months. Crazy. But I've had the best time ever, guys. I'm telling you, it's going to be one hell of a ride, yeah? I challenge you, right? If you want to do a hard factory reset, don't ask most people for their opinion. I'm telling you, it is void. By definition, like, do you want everyone else's life? Do you, like, when you look at someone, do you objectively go, you know what, I want that? If not, stop listening to them. Their opinion is void, and just keep it moving. Just select a few people in either health, wealth, and relationships. Pick someone for health, you know, who's got shit on point and you're like, they got a great physique, go pick their brain. Wealth, okay, fair enough. Like, just, you know, if you see someone who's absolutely killing it, instead of having that attitude of you know, fuck that, fuck him, just go, all right, how'd you do it, bro? Like, just humble yourself and go, what's the process? Because it's all a game, yeah? Making money and like sorting all this kind of stuff out is all a game. And I guarantee you, like, the crux of it is, if you become a person that's valuable, if you get a highly sought after skill that no one else can do, and you become a one of one through all this personal development, you're going to get everything that you want and more in this life. Do you know what I'm saying? And definitely prioritize that, right? And relationships. Just look at someone who's got really good relationship, like with someone, or if they've got a wife, or they've got a long-term partner, or if they've got a good relationship with themselves, with other people, and that's what you want to build out. That is the 3 most essential things. And go find mentors or people that you look up to in those 3 areas and listen to that. Only those people. That is it. I'm telling you. You are one handshake away as well, guys, from this factory reset, you know? Prioritize relationships, guys. The more handshakes you make, the more money you'll make. I'm telling you guys, like, how good is it to meet people, to go out and just, you just know people, like you're handy, you're useful, you know, like, you know, you can add value to people, to the right people as well, you know. It feels good to network. I'm telling you, everywhere that I've gotten in my life thus far, I've just come across as myself, as my best self, with good energy, after I've done all my personal development and after I've like got clean and I've been training every single day, I've been learning and just kind of bettering myself, you just kind of attract people to you, and you like it goes vice versa. Why are you attracted to some people? Because they got good energy. They've got good value. They're doing something interesting. That's good to be around, guys. You know what I mean? Prioritize relationships. You know what I'm saying? If you're not where you want to be, it's because you're not meeting enough people. I'm telling you, when you leave the house, you know what I mean? Make sure you're on point every single day, because first impressions, they're called first impressions for a reason. They only happen once. You don't know who you can meet. Be totally open. But this comes back to that first point. It's the world as you see it is a confession of your character. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think that everything's scarce and everyone's out to get you, you're going to have that energy. You're not going to be able to meet people, period. Be open. You don't understand how much I've learned of people, I love meeting everyone, everyone, getting to know their names, who they are, their story, whatever. I peak off that. That's why I love doing this, You've got to move environment as well, guys. I know these are going to be like, no shit. Well, why don't you? You know what I'm saying? You're thinking about it. You're like, I know that I need to be up, say, in another state or in another country or whatever to live out my dream. But yet I am in here banging my head, the same drum, and banging it against the wall, doing the same shit and not moving. You know you need to. Why don't you want to move? Because perceived you've got to lower your status a little bit because you're going to be you new somewhere, not know anything. Maybe you might take a pay grade down. You know what I'm saying? Join the club. That's exactly what I've done the last 4 months. I've earned, with this new project that I've been working on, I've earned fuck all, in the last 4 months, no money, nothing coming in. Why? Because I know that the changing the environment, lowering my status, acquiring new skills, and just moving place, I've had to go by a different set of rules. Like, I'm doing a different type of job that I've never done before, that hasn't allowed me to post and do whatever, and which you will see in the next few months. But that's the game, and that's how I have to play it right now. So I humbled myself. I lowered my status. I went back or whatever for something greater. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need something on the front end. You know what I mean? Like, I can get it on the back end. So don't worry and don't be scared about moving somewhere. It's exciting. You'll get that invigoration that you never, that you've lost. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You're on autopilot. You're doing the same shit day in, day out, every single day. It won't change. And to think that you want to get, or you're going to get a different result, is absolutely fucking ludicrous. That's what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? Full change. Another thing that I want to talk about is do what you can't do. It was like, oh, do what I can do. Like, do what you can't. Like, that's how you get to different levels and different baselines. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a fear of public speaking or coming onto YouTube because this scares the shit out of you, and mind you, I'm just talking to someone in the camera. I'm not I'm not doing anything special here. I don't even know who's on the other end of this camera. I know it's a fucking sitcom though. But I'm just saying, like, you're a mad dog. Thank you for support. But I can't see, you know what I mean? So why would I be scared of it? I'm just putting out myself, my energy, things that I've learned, and I'm doing stuff that I, for the longest time, couldn't do. But now this becomes my new baseline. Always prioritize doing things that you can't do. You feel so much better about yourself. You'll just walk around. That's how you build internal confidence, by doing shit that you can't do and just like keep challenging yourself to go, you know what? I didn't die. That wasn't too bad. Yes, some people laughed at me or, I might have sucked at it, but it's all right. Like, the world kept turning. They might have looked, gone, he's having a crack, whatever. And they just keep going to their lives. You know what I mean? Don't be scared of what other people are going to say. That's another point. Do not be scared of what other people are going to say. And furthermore, who cares if you suck in front of them? Who cares? It means that you're trying. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, these opinions that we're so scared of, like, particularly, like, I don't even know who's watching this, right? But fully petrified of what someone might say, scared, and it stops you. Like, why? Because they're going to have a laugh. They're going to laugh anyway. They're going to laugh at you for not doing shit, and they're going to laugh at you for doing shit. So you might as well do shit and then get them to laugh at you and talk about you and tag you and send it to their mates or whatever. It all helps, Don't worry about, what people are going to say. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one, okay? Always going to have it. And just remember, like, you're just doing something that they wouldn't do, and that's okay. Like, that's just a frustration that they might send, to you, or not supporting you or giving you shit or whatever. It's just because they can't do it. Like, it's all right. Like, not everyone is meant to do whatever path you're choosing to do. That's why you shouldn't really ask people, and you shouldn't really care what people say. You should challenge yourself, like, and do what you can't do, for the most part. Oh man, like in the last few months as well, like I full got comfortable being uncomfortable. Like, dear Lord, I will when it's time to share, I will. But like different timing for days, doing things, being in uncomfortable situations, doing things that I thought that I would never be able to do in front of other people, and like it's just. I thought that I couldn't, like I was just uncomfortable 24/7, you know? But then I just ended up getting comfortable with it and just accepting and go, hang on, you know, the thing that I'm about to do right now, it's going to happen anyway. So why don't I just adopt a positive mindset that it's always going to work out? You know what I mean? Of course it's going to work out. Who else isn't going to do it, you know? Like, who else is going to do it? If I can't do it, that's the kind of level that I ended up talking to myself, like with this quiet confidence, you know? And that's how you do a factory reset. You need to be confident. Like, you need to talk to yourself in a certain way. You need to believe in yourself before anyone else believes in you. You got to give them a reason to believe in you. Like, I'm serious. It starts with that positive self-talk, you know, with a positive feedback loop. If you're training and you're doing all the things that I've mentioned before, you know, I would do an inventory as well of your relationships, and the ones that don't serve you, get rid of them, guys. Life is too short. Like, yeah, you're going to make friends at certain stages of your life, you know, in primary school, high school, uni, whatever. Maybe you're just hanging around with the same people. Why? Why are you doing it? Like, do you actually get value from them? Do you give them value? Do you have any common interests, or are you just hanging out because you're bored? If you're bored, go do shit. Go build yourself. Go try and build a business, extra income stream or whatever. Like, just go, like, stop hanging around with people that you don't even want to. You're just doing it out of boredom. Go get busy, guys. I mean it. Like, it's changed. Like I've come here. I know no one here now. Like, yes, I've started a tiny little network. I've moved in here this week. I don't care. Exciting. That means you got a blank screen, because like you got a blank slate, like a blank canvas. That's what you are. You can build whatever you want. That's the thing. By you getting rid of people that remind you of your past, sometimes the reason why you don't want to change and do this factory reset is because those people that you're hanging around with, you can't change in front of them because they know you as this person, you know? That's why you just need to cut them off. That's it. As simple as that. And you can give yourself permission to be today. Any single time that you want to do a change, that you want to like become a new person, you can decide like that, bro. You can decide if you want to, you know? That's exactly what I decided to do. Now, this is obvious one, guys. The channel's built on this. Train and quit all vices. Drugs, alcohol, porn, gambling. Get rid of them. They got to go. They take mental real estate. They drain your funds, your resources, your spirit, everything like that. They make you less than rather than more. You know what I'm saying? Like, any other way, you just need to stop it. It's just plain simple as that. I can't stress that enough. If you want to do a factory reset, all that shit's got to go, and you will be vibrating at a higher, more pure self. I promise you that every day of the week, yeah? And another thing that I was talking about, like, that I was thinking about is every single time I wanted to change, right, and do this factory reset, my brain would get in the way. Yeah, but like, what if this happens? Like, yeah, but this happens. Like, you know, oh, this, that, like, no, I can't do that because of this. Your brain, by default, think about every good and bad idea that you've gotten in your head. You know, a lot of things that is like fear. You know, the fear of something it's opportunity, but your brain's looking at it like fear. What could go wrong? Yes, we are negatively biased in our brain. What could go wrong as opposed to what could go right? Always go what could go right. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop believing in all that BS. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? I'm telling you, like the worst things that have ever happened to me, my brain has thought that it was the best idea. So I thought to myself in the last few months, I go, if I do everything opposite as to what I've always been doing in life, relationships, business, or whatever, I might get a different result because I'm not where I want to be. So I just need to get out of my own way and go do something else. Just disregard everything. No matter how convinced you are of something is a good idea, go do the other thing. I promise you'll get a different result. If you're not where you want to be, but you think that you've been doing the right thing the whole time, but you're still in that same place, I challenge you to go and do the other thing. Period. That goes into my next one. Like, stop, like, you got to disregard, like, the ego is, you got to drop the ego and just become a student again, you know? Just go, all right, I don't know everything. Hang on. Is there something that I don't know here? Like, I can't, if you're literally just not where you want to be and you're just doing the same mundane, boring shit, you know, like I was, you know, why wasn't I getting it right? Because I thought I knew everything. Oh, I could do, like, no, I'm good. Was I? Was I good? Life has been so much better in the last 4 months since I've decided to go, you know what? I don't fucking know everything. I need help, you know? And that was it. That was probably one of the best things that could have ever happened to me. And I've changed a lot of things, which you will see in a few months. Like I'm being very vague about this because I'm legally not able to talk about some things right now. But I promise you, it's going to be amazing and it's going to be different. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about in the coming months. And just upskill, get some new skills, you know what I mean? Learn some new shit, like, you know what I mean? Between networking, become new energy, like training, dropping the ego, breaking patterns, networking, not asking random people what they think of this and that. You can factor in changing environment, absorbing new information. It's all on the table, guys. It's all on the table, you know? If you don't think that you can financially do it now, put your head down, save up 6 months worth of like bills and stuff like that, living money, and just pull the trigger. Get out of your way. You got actually nothing to lose. At the end of the day, we all die, you know? We're all going to be dead. This is not going to matter. Like this video that I'm making right now, who's going to watch this in 50 years? No one. Maybe someone will. I don't know. Like it probably like most likely not. All the things you're stewing over, all the people that are stopping you from doing things, they're going to be dead. I know it sounds harsh, but they're going to be dead and their opinions are going to be done with them. You know what I mean? And then you didn't take a shot on something because you were scared of what they were going to say. Who cares? Like it doesn't matter. You don't understand. Like sometimes I think about that all the time. I'm like, oh, well, we're going to die. It's not going to matter anyway. So like, what am I waiting for? Like, what are you waiting for? This perfect moment? It doesn't ever come. This factory reset will never suit your time or your budget. You know what I'm saying? You just need to do it when you can, which is right fucking now. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging around. If you made it to the end of the video, I really, really appreciate you guys. There's so much stuff coming. I'm just getting started. I'm super, super blessed. I'm loving it. I can't wait to share what I've been working on these coming months with you. And guys, I hope you've been well. I hope you're crushing it. If you can tell us in the comments what you've been up to, I really, really appreciate it. I'll get back to every single one of yous. Now, I'm just letting you guys know, full transparency, I'm doing online coaching full time. I built out a school course. The link will be in the description. Just go there. You can find me on Instagram as well. I'm going to be social. I'm going to be kind of very consistent on there between Instagram and here. This is what we're doing. And I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.